Hi, in today's video, I'll show you how to create melodic dubstep chords, from arrangement to mixing. Theory. Let's start with the basics, triads. There are two main types of triads, minor triads and major triads. We'll focus only on these. In minor scales, when using the chord on the 5th degree, known as the dominant, you need to raise the 7th degree of the scale. It doesn't sound great as it is. Let's improve it. You can use 7th chords in certain places. Or double the root note of a chord, which is the lowest note, and raise it by an octave. You can also distribute the notes across different octaves. Just don't overdo it. I recommend diving deeper into music theory if you want a great sound, but for now, this will be enough. Sound design. You won't get far with just saw wave chords, so let's jump into the synthesizer. First, we'll create a detuned layer of chords. Oscillator 1, saw wave, 7 unisons, detune knob at 40 to 60%. Oscillator 2, square wave, 1 octave higher, 9 unisons, detune knob at 30 to 50%. Compression in multiband mode, add a short reverb if desired. The second layer will be 1 octave lower, with more unisons and less detuning. For the third layer, I'll add a piano. And for the fourth, strings. For the melody, we'll also create separate layers. The first layer is detuned again. Saw wave, 3 unisons, strong detune, and a multiband compressor. The second layer will have a lighter, airier sound with more unisons and less detuning. The third layer will be more complex to recreate. Create a custom wavetable. Add a saw, triangle, or sine wave to the first oscillator. Set the warp mode to quantize. Go to the menu, and select Render Oscillator A Warp. In warp mode, select Remap 1 and draw any shape you like or choose a preset one. Adjust the wavetable position knob to around the middle. Set the warp knob to a value above 50%. Add 5 to 16 unisons and detune them. Add a multiband compressor and distortion in the effects. You can also add hyper/dimension. Go to the menu and select Resample to Oscillator A. Set the warp knob to 0. Your wavetable is ready. Now, add a saw wave to the second oscillator. For the warp mode of Oscillator B, choose FM from A, and set it to around 40%. Mute Oscillator A but don't turn it off. In the Effects section, keep only Distortion and OTT. Add modulation to the drive knob of the distortion, linking it to macro 1. Name it Timbre. Go to the wavetable of Oscillator B and add a second frame. Draw a square wave on it. In the Morph tab, select any mode you like. Normalize all frames just in case. Assign the macro timbre to the WTPOS of Oscillator B. Now you can experiment with the wavetable position of Oscillator A, its phase, and the macro timbre. I'll create a portamento lead, so I'll enable mono mode and adjust the porta knob. Add a sub-bass. You can include more layers, but this should suffice for now. Here's how it sounds so far. Mixing. Assign everything to separate channels and create group channels for leads and synths. Create a master channel for chords, melody, piano, and strings. The sub-bass won't be included. On this channel, cut the sub-frequencies and optionally boost the highs. Equalize each channel individually. Add effects where needed. Adjust channel volumes to your taste. Don't forget to route everything to a sidechain channel. I've explained how to create one in this video. Good luck implementing it. Bye.